Welcome to the online Food Service Sanitation Update Training. Completing this training will fulfill your sanitation update requirements for 5 years from the date of completion. You will be instructed at the end of the training on how to obtain your certificate and where to fax or mail a copy of it to get credit for completing the course. This training is brought to you from the North Dakota Department of Public Instruction, Child Nutrition, and Food Distribution Programs. Funding for this project comes in part with federal funds from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Food and Nutrition Service. The contents of this publication do not necessarily reflect the views or policies of the U.S. Department of Agriculture, nor does mention of trade names, commercial products, or organizations imply endorsement by the U.S. government. Portions of the information were adapted from the National Food Service Management Institute 2010 online version of Serving It Safe, found at www.nfsmi.org. The North Dakota Department of Public Instruction and the U.S. Department of Agriculture do not tolerate discrimination, as shown on this slide. Food Service Sanitation Update online training is designed to help food service employees prepare and serve safe food in their operations. There are 5 lessons in this training. In Lesson 1, you will learn about basic terms, harmful organisms, how foodborne illness can be spread and how to prevent it from spreading, as well as what to do in case of an outbreak. In Lesson 2, you will learn about personal hygiene, attire, and general good habits of the food service worker. In Lesson 3, you will focus on safe and appropriate receiving and storage practices. In Lesson 4, you will learn measures to prevent contamination in preparing, serving, holding, cooling, and reheating food. In Lesson 5, you will learn sanitary cleaning methods for a safe food service. At the conclusion of each lesson, you will be given the opportunity to review the lesson by answering a few questions. Several of the lessons have an activity to assist in processing what you are learning. Throughout the training, you will be given letters and numbers to write down as your training code. Please be sure to write them down in the order given, as you will need this code when you submit your certificate. Grab your pencil and paper so you can write down the first digit of the training code, which is a capital G. On this slide is a screenshot of the 14-page document References to the ND Food Code that you will use throughout this training. The ND Food Code is Section 33-33-04 of the ND Century Code and lists the rules for food service establishments. Specific sections of the Food Code will be referenced during this training. The document you see here lists all of the sections in the order they are presented in the training, as well as the page number where these sections are found in the ND Food Code. Additionally, this document has 3 handouts that are labeled Appendix A through Appendix C that you will refer to in Lessons 1 and 2. By the way, the entire 93-page ND Food Code may be downloaded by clicking on the link below the screenshot or by clicking directly on the red cover in the upper left corner anytime it appears during the training. In order to print the references to the ND Food Code document, please listen to all of the following instructions before proceeding. Note the placement of the green circle that points to the print symbol. Once in the document file, this is where you will need to click to print the document. Also note the location of the red circle that surrounds the X, which is what you will have to click on in order to exit the file and get back to this slide. The 3 steps are: 1. Click on the words Link to the file. 2. Print out the handout. And 3. Click the X in the upper right corner to return here. Go ahead. Please click on this link to go to Lesson 1, the Sanitation Challenge.